From Barracks to Presidency? Asim Munirs' growing clout fuels coup speculation in Pakistan. Rumblings of a possible military coup have once again surfaced in Pakistan, a country where civilian governments have frequently been undermined or overthrown by the powerful military establishment. At the center of the speculation is a growing rift between President Asif Ali Zardari and Pakistan's current Chief of Army Staff (COAS), General Asim Munir. Several media reports from outlets in the neighboring country suggest that tensions between the civilian and military leadership have reached a boiling point. Though no official statement has confirmed any coup plans, the very fact that such speculation is gaining traction speaks volumes about the fragile state of Pakistan's democracy and civil-military relations. What kick-started the coup speculation? According to First Post, the first signs of strain between Zardari and Munir emerged after disagreements over appointments and the general direction of governance. Zardari, who assumed office for a second time in March 2024, has reportedly been asserting his constitutional authority in ways that the military finds uncomfortable. The president's reluctance to rubber-stamp certain military-related decisions such as senior appointments, postings, and foreign policy alignment just angered the army, Money Control reported. While details are scarce, unnamed sources within the Islamabad and Rawalpindi power corridors reportedly confirmed that the friction has been building for months. One of the key flashpoints is a remark made by Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, Zardari's son, and Pakistan People's Party chief. Bilawal recently proposed the extradition of designated terrorists Hafiz Saeed and Masood Azhar to India in a move that has angered jihadi groups in the country. Pakistan, no stranger to military interference. Pakistan has experienced 3 direct military coups in 1958, 1977, and 1999, and multiple instances of indirect interference where generals influenced, dismissed, or manipulated civilian governments behind the scenes. The Economic Times pointed out that the army has ruled the country for nearly half of its existence, either directly or through military-backed political coalitions. The last military coup occurred in 1999 when General Pervez Musharraf ousted Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Prior to that, General Zia-ul-Haq deposed Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, Asif Ali Zardari's father-in-law, in 1977, imposing martial law. These past coups were justified on grounds of national security, corruption, or political chaos, narratives that are now subtly re-emerging in Pakistan's media and military-aligned institutions. Who is General Asim Munir? General Asim Munir, appointed as Chief of Army Staff in November 2022, is a career officer with experience in both military intelligence and Pakistan's top spy agency, the ISI. Munir was seen as a stabilizing figure after the controversial tenure of General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Munir is regarded as a hardliner who believes in the military's traditional role as Pakistan's ultimate guardian. Since taking over, he has attempted to recalibrate the army's image, especially after years of being accused of playing favorites in civilian politics, most notably in its previous backing and later abandonment of former Prime Minister Imran Khan. Munir's elevation to Field Marshal, a rare distinction in Pakistan's military history, has further cemented his stature, symbolizing not just seniority but near unquestioned authority within the armed forces and beyond. Internationally, Munir has cultivated ties with major powers, most notably through a high-profile visit to Washington where he was hosted by U.S. President Donald Trump, a move seen by observers as both symbolic and strategic. The meeting, which took place against the backdrop of regional instability and shifting alliances, was widely interpreted as a signal that Washington continues to view Pakistan's military, and Munir in particular, as a reliable interlocutor even as civilian institutions in the country remain fragile. Why is Zardari under pressure? President Zardari, a seasoned politician and co-chairman of the Pakistan People's Party (PPP), returned to the presidency with broad coalition support after the 2024 general elections. His political comeback was seen as a stabilizing move by some, but also as a potential challenge to the military's preferred style of indirect control. Zardari has been slow to approve certain military proposals, prompting unease within the army. Moreover, his attempts to promote civilian supremacy, restructure the bureaucracy, and take a more hands-on approach in foreign relations have further widened the rift with Munir. Zardari's recent silence on issues of military overreach coupled with Bilawal's criticism has been interpreted as a quiet resistance. This has reportedly triggered discussions within military circles about replacing him, either through constitutional pressure or a managed transition, Money Control reported. Can Munir really stage a coup? Swipe left for next video. While speculation is rife, no concrete evidence has surfaced to suggest a full-blown military coup is imminent. This, however, is not new. According to First Post, the power dynamic in Pakistan rarely requires a formal coup. The military has, in recent decades, mastered the art of behind-the-scenes influence, nudging presidents and prime ministers out through constitutional means, often involving the judiciary or allied political players. A conspiracy theory says Munir could orchestrate Zardari's removal through legal or parliamentary channels, or even pressure the ruling coalition to replace him with a more compliant figure. Another possibility is forcing early elections under a caretaker setup, which would provide the military time to reassert control without directly taking power. Latest blogs.